Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. John Cena last time in his hometown of Boston is now. The last time is now tournament begins. And look at all these incredible matches we're going to talk about coming up. Again, Damian Priest squares off against Russo in the first round of the last now time tournament, as well as Sheamus taking on Shinsuke Nakamura for battle in the first round of last now time tournament as well. Well, you're also speaking of John Cena. John Cena, the greatest of all time, returns en route to his final WWE match. What would John Cena do? We'll talk about it coming up. And what did he do? And what does this have to be involved with Dirty Dominik Mysterio? We'll talk about that coming up. As well as the Women's World Championship is online. Stephanie McCure is trying to defend her title against Raquel Rodriguez. We'll talk about that. Speaking of more women's championship matches, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, defend the titles against Asuka Kairi Sane. But, like you said, we get things started with John Cena, the man, the myth, the legend. John Cena kicks off Raw on his hometown, Boston, for the last time now. We get the Raw Ring Report started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dixon. Glad you enjoyed us here on the Pro Wrestling Show for the Raw Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. We kick off with this man right here, John Cena, who has been a legend of his own. John Cena announced his retirement. Throughout, it's been some highs, and been some lows, been some ups, and been some downs. But John Cena did deliver tonight. John Cena was introduced none other than the game. Triple H, the COO, came out there to announce John Cena in his hometown, Boston. John Cena again, a rave review, a rave response. None other than John Cena getting that reaction tonight. John Cena deserves it. John Cena came out there to thank the crowd in Boston for all his years of service, almost 25 years of service this man, John Cena, has done, and John Cena really deserved it. He really did tonight. John Cena came out there until Dirty Dominik Mysterio interrupted the festivities. Dirty Dominik Mysterio came out there to proclaim himself as the Triple A Intercontinental Champion, and then interrupted John Cena in his hometown address. Well, John Cena wanted to address Dirty Dom to say, hey, don't ever do that again. Don't ever disrespect your elders and your legends. And don't ever disrespect me. Well, Dirty Dom didn't feel that way and didn't feel neutral. Dirty Dom told John Cena that he'll fight him at the place, the time, in any era. Well, I guess Triple H took heed to that and took notice of it and gave John Cena the thing he wanted. Told him to tame the time, the place, and time. It was the perfect time. We thought we was going to see this match at Survivor Series, but we getting a big preview of it tonight. Dirty Dom Mysterio really put himself into a predicament and something that he really didn't want to do. And he did. He put his foot in his mouth. John Cena, Triple H made the match and gave John Cena an opportunity to wrestle Dirty Dom for the Intercontinental Championship. That's the one championship that eluded John Cena, and John Cena wanted to go for it. He went for it, all right. John Cena did it, and what a match it was. John Cena wins his first Intercontinental Champion, perhaps his last championship as an active wrestler before he retires. John Cena has done it. He is a Grand Slam champion. John Cena has done it all. John Cena has won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Who can forget John Cena winning the Tag Team Championship with Shawn Michaels and a couple of others, Batista, Dave Otunga, and a host of others. And who can forget that moment at WrestleMania 20, nearly almost 20 years ago, when John Cena won his first championship, the U.S. Championship over the Big Show, and John Cena caps it all
with the Intercontinental Championship, defeating Dirty Dominik Mysterio. What a moment it was. A moment in WWE history. John Cena has done it. I can't believe it. And John Cena even got praise from Dirty Dom's father, Rey Mysterio, who said that Dirty Dom needed that butt whooping, need that lesson, a history lesson, and taught that lesson. John Cena has done it. And John Cena was congratulated by all the current stars, including his former foe that he met and defeated at WrestleMania. And Cody won it back from Cena at SummerSlam. John Cena getting all the praise accolades from the current WWE champion Cody Rhodes. And what a moment it was. John Cena has done it. And John Cena joins Becky Lynch right here as the two current Intercontinental champions. Becky the women's and John Cena the men's. So we look at the dates right now. This is John Cena's dates as we speak. He got 3 more dates left. November 17th, November 20th Survivor Series, and Saturday Night Main Event will be his retirement match coming forward. We're also hearing reports that John Cena could be the 5th member for CM Punk's team at Survivor Series. What a star-studded match that's going to be. But we'll get to Cena a little bit later on in Wrestling Hot Topics, the Heat Check. We'll talk about that coming up. But speaking of that, John Cena had the Time Is Now tournament, and Damian Priest went against Rusev. He squared off against Rusev. I don't think Rusev did his thing and defeated Damian Priest. Damian Priest really didn't have opportunity. Rusev knows the thing about John Cena. Who can forget 10 years ago when Rusev took on John Cena for the coveted U.S. Championship at WrestleMania in San Francisco, and now Rusev wants to relive that moment. He could relive that moment once again. Could be for the Intercontinental Championship since Cena holds the gold. But this time the U.S. title will be on line, be the Intercontinental title. So Rusev advances on into the match, as well as we get to this right here. Sheamus taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Who's going to win in that match, in the first round match? We didn't have to look no further than Sheamus. Sheamus defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in grand fashion. Sheamus also could be a Grand Slam champ by defeating John Cena. That eluded him. Sheamus defeated Nakamura tonight, and Sheamus could be moving on advance to meet Cena for the Intercontinental Championship down the road, but we will see. But Sheamus gets the pinfall victory over Shinsuke Nakamura. So congratulations to Sheamus and Rusev in their victories tonight. Also, too, we learned tonight, we found out that the formation of WarGames is coming up. Can we show a graphic of WarGames before we get to that? John, we know that Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman will be probably detonating that at WarGames. We know that Logan Paul and CM Punk don't see eye to eye, and I know Logan Paul did what he needed to do to get himself advanced. He did the same shenanigans tonight. Logan Paul trying to call out CM Punk once again, and Logan Paul with that got triple team and stuff. Him, Bronson, and the Bronze and stuff. Well, General Manager Adam Pearce made the declaration that it'll be at Survivor Series. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk in WarGames, and William Regal. WarGames. WarGames, indeed. We'll see that coming up at WarGames. The men's, right now, the men's match, as we speak, Paul Heyman's Vision versus CM Punk team. I guess whatever you want to call them, but we'll see how all this is going to be formation at Survivor Series. So we're getting a good eye view of what Survivor Series could be coming forward. But CM Punk's going to have his work cut out for him. Him and Logan Paul probably will be the team captains for their team. Perhaps Logan Paul and Paul Heyman will probably co-captain. Paul Heyman just will be the strategist. But who can forget last year's Survivor Series when Paul Heyman needed that favor and got the favor for CM Punk to be in there with Logan Reigns. So it's a toss up when you think about it. But we will see what that toss up be coming up. So look forward to seeing that. Also, too, Becky Lynch, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, will be set to defend her belt. She'll defend her title against Maxine Dupree. Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. We can get. We know that Maxine Dupree says she's ready to go against Becky Lynch. She'll go against Becky Lynch next week on Raw, and next week on Raw, Maxine Dupree's gonna have her work cut out for her as well. So looking forward to seeing that as well. Thought we gonna get that, but I guess not. Um, let's wait. Let's make sure we yeah, Becky Lynch saying that she wants to Becky Lynch one half of the women's Intercontinental Champion. Becky Lynch making sure what she says she's gonna do coming forward. So Becky Lynch, we can show her right quick what she said she's gonna do at Survivor Series. But next week, Maxine Dupree will go against Becky Lynch. We'll see that as well. Can we show that right quick? Right quick before we move on to another segment. Want to just show that right quick before we move on to another segment. But Becky Lynch. All right. Well, when Maxine Becky Lynch will go against Maxine Dupree next week. So looking forward to seeing that in New York City. Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. And Adam Pierce made the official tonight. So Maxine Dupree saying that she's been training, she's been prepping and getting herself ready, but she'll be going against Becky Lynch next week, and we'll see that going on forward. LA Knight saying that he's going to be in the John Cena tournament and he'll kick off on SmackDown for him. LA Knight wants to win. So we'll see. LA Knight wants to do himself a favor by going in the John Cena tournament. He just don't know who he will face next week. This week on SmackDown, this coming Friday. So we're looking forward to seeing who his mystery match going to be, and we'll see that coming up as well. So John Cena, a lot of moving parts. I can tell you that right now. Speaking of John Cena's past, you see this Nikki Bella turned on Stephanie Victoria tonight. I knew it was coming. Nikki Bella just laid out Stephanie Victoria. Stephanie defeated Raquel Rodriguez, and then Nikki Bella comes out of nowhere and just attacks Roxanne Perez, nailed her with the championship belt. I kind of figured it was coming. I said, watch what I tell you, tonight is going to be the night. And tonight was tonight. Nikki Bella showing her true colors tonight by attacking Roxanne Perez. And like we knew it was coming. We're just waiting to see when she was gonna strike, and she did strike tonight. She struck tonight, did so tonight. So Nikki Bella, I perhaps we'll see this match at Survivor Series as well. Nikki Bella versus um what's her name at Survivor Series. So we'll see how this is gonna play out eventually. Survivor Series, but like we said, a lot of moving parts for Survivor Series coming your way. So we see that as well. Well, the women's tag team championships were on the line as Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeat was going to set. Like, we kind of knew. I knew they were going to drop the belts to the Kabuki Warriors. Let's get the Kabuki Warriors something to do, and the Kabuki Warriors did. The Kabuki Warriors won, but it led to another match at Survivor Series. So we kind of getting a lot of Survivor Series is coming a little bit earlier than expected. So the Kabuki Warriors will team up with Lash Legend and Nia Jax to take on the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and the returning Rhea Ripley. We can show Rhea Ripley right quick. That's the men's. We want to show the women's and stuff just to get everybody sight for Survivor Series right here. The women's right here. Rhea Ripley returning along with Io Sky. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley gonna do something crazy. Io's gonna do something crazy. Might go up top of the cage with a trash can and land on probably Lash Legend or Nia Jax or perhaps the Kabuki Warriors. Well, probably the Kabuki Warriors. They all crazy and insane. So we'll probably see that coming up as well. But Survivor Series on the road, we're gonna see that coming up, and perhaps Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch. Don't be surprised if Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree gets involved in this Survivor Series match as well. So we'll be keeping a close eye on it coming up between Survivor Series coming up. The formation of teams already building for Survivor Series. All right, that's going to do it for the Raw Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we want to talk about this next week on Raw. Solo Sikoa will return to Raw to take on a mystery opponent. Who this mystery opponent could be, I don't know. We're just guessing as he is. As well as Javon Evans from NXT will take on Gunther. The returning Gunther will be back. Gunther is slated to be the one to be John Cena's final opponent. So it's like the road for Gunther to get himself an opportunity for a lifetime. All right, who did I think was the superstar of the week? The superstar of the week had to go to John Cena. John Cena coming back. Let's go to John Cena. John Cena going back, winning the Intercontinental Championship, and complete his story when it comes to being Grand Slam champion. John Cena is now a Grand Slam champion. He did so tonight, and congratulations in order to John Cena. He did it, and he did it well. John Cena, the new Intercontinental Champion, and John Cena now on the top of the world as he is. And John Cena, along with Becky Lynch and everybody else, John Cena defeated Dominik Mysterio to win the Cup of the Intercontinental Championship. What a moment that was. I think John Cena in Boston, and it was in Boston tonight. So a lot of moving parts here on Raw. Like we said, we told you tonight, the women's War Games match is being formalized. Rhea Ripley returning, Io Sky returning, the team up with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to take on the team of the Kabuki Warriors. If we can show the Kabuki Warriors right quick before we leave out, the Kabuki Warriors right here and Lash Legend and Nia Jax. So that's going to be a formation. Might see more teams added. We also talked about this. Nikki Bella is going to turn on Stephanie McCurry, and she did tonight. I knew it was coming. I said, "Oh, look, Stephanie ain't going to see it coming." And she turned her back, and Nikki Bella swinged her with the belt. Nikki Bella turned heel once again. She wants to declare that she wants a shot at the Women's World Championship. Speaking of the time and now winners, we saw Sheamus defeat Shinsuke Nakamura as Damian Priest lost to Rusev tonight, as well as the men's War Games is being formulated. Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, CM Punk, the world champion, um, Jey Uso. I know Jay and CM Punk gonna turn on each other. I can just see, I can sense it. And they're gonna be taking on the Vision, so we're looking forward to seeing that as well. A lot of stuff going on for War Games. Even William Regal made a special appearance as well. So a lot of moving parts tonight. All right, we're gonna leave you here on the Pro Wrestling Show with the one and only John Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship for the very first time throughout his almost got 3 more matches to go. That's it for John Cena. He's gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.